arm is going to hurt after half an hour. Where are they?
So get those question caps on.
That's rude. What are you doing?
We're just going back to people's heads.
Oh, I can see Hannah.
She's so cute.
I know.
What's the time?
No. This one.
Okay, so half an hour. But I sum into 3.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, I have some people for you to meet. Yeah. See, look, they have been so quiet whenever I tried that. Now you're here, they get life in them. Who knew? Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome from the series that I think should get its own Kickstarter fund. Please give it up for, from Primeval, Andrew Lee Potts, Spearritt, and Lucy Brown.
So many of you.
See, now they're all taking pictures. So welcome to Birmingham. Thank you very much for joining us today. So, Primeval then, how did each of you get involved in what is, I'd be right in saying, a cult series now?
How did we get involved in it?
Yeah.
Go on, Luce.
Well, we all auditioned for it and we got the roles, which worked out brilliantly.
Many years ago.
It's my mum. Yes.
How many years ago was it that we auditioned?
2007?
Wow.
6,
Yeah,
yeah.
something like that. We started shooting it in 2007 and then I think the end of that year it came out.
I thought Lucy was a producer when I first met her.
Yeah.
Honestly, I swear to God. When they put the team together and I thought Lucy was a producer, but she wasn't.
That must have been very awkward.
I don't know, that conversation was a bit weird.
No, it was.
You're like, oh, wait. So
Does that help?
Sorry?
Does that help?
I don't know, does what help?
The answer.
Oh, the answer's fine. I'm not going to debate with you on the answer. I've got to trust you. It could go completely wrong. You could then make up something completely random, and then we could be in a really awkward situation.
Am I right in thinking you've got to get quite close to these?
Yes.
Can you hear me there?
No.
No. Okay, go. Sorry.
But you can hear yourself better, I hope. Stop.
Okay.
Right. In terms of the series, though, for you guys, I mean, even though it was, as you say, a long time ago since you all did it, it's still as popular as it ever was in many senses. How does that make you feel? Because most actors and actresses do a role it's never seen or never heard of again, but yet you're here now with us almost, 6-7 years later.
Well, it's great because, I think a lot of heart went into filming it. Like, apart from all of us sort of making wonderful friendships, it's great to kind of work very hard, very long hours, and for it to be really well received. And that's the best thing you can do, you can hope for as an actress or an actor. So I'm just thrilled that everybody loved it so much, and the story, captured people's imaginations.
I like your hair.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm now embarrassed. I have you've now completely thrown me off my entire train of thought. I'm thinking, what am I going to say now? Oh no! Have they just made a compliment? Oh! I don't know what to say to that. So, Andrew, when you first got the role as Connor, and it's a very geeky kind of a role, and did you have any kind of geek passions at the time, or did you just go in there and just throw yourself into it?
I think, well, from speaking to Scylla Ware, who originally cast us, are you texting somebody?
Yeah, I'm going to take a picture.
Unbelievable.
Sorry, I'm bored.
She's tweeting.
Let's just ignore Lucy now. First time and everything. I think I did that last time. You copied my idea. Everybody
Wait.
Oh, that's lovely. Oh, hello. She's
my favourite.
I think, sorry. Yeah, no, I think my enthusiasm, I think they thought was right for Connor. I don't know about the geekiness. I guess I was geeky. I guess I was geeky. I guess I am. I don't know. Am I geeky?
You started off geeky and then you became a little bit
No,
badass.
but yeah, I became less.
Yeah.
And I think that was intentional on my part. I was like, oh, he's not geeky, he's eccentric and really tough.
But isn't geeky cool anyway?
Geeky is cool now, yeah.
That's the new cool, right? Yeah.
Wow.
Should be proud.
You're starting off a trend now, aren't you? And in terms of, for all of you though, the scripts were a mixture of, there was lots of action, there was lots of excitement, there was lots of drama, obviously lots of dinosaurs. But what did you find the most tough part about when you were shooting the scripts?
The toughest part about shooting it? Well, I think for all of us, I mean, I don't know if we had a huge amount of experience in CGI, so I think when we all arrived on like the first day, we were all very aware of, you know, where we were supposed to look and how we were supposed to do it, because most of the time nothing was there. And so we were also relying on imagination and sort of direction from people. So I think that would probably be, that was the hardest thing initially. And then come series 2 and 3, we were like, yeah, whatever, you know. We know what we're doing now. We got it down.
The action got more and more and more. The first season, we had a set action piece at the end of each episode, primarily. And then we, on season 2, everything started to change. Like, it was action just throughout. Obviously interspersed with all the drama, but from season 2 it really kicked into gear of us. Suddenly we were thrown into crazy situations, and because the CGI got better in a sense as well, we were able to interact with because on the first season we weren't allowed to touch them, but on the second season you've got Dougie Henschel punching a raptor in the face. So it changed quite quickly, as technology does. So once that opened up, then we were off and we were doing car chases, and you know, she's doing a karate, spinning kicks things, and she's like whinging about stuff.
And if you have a question you'd like to ask, please, literally, loads of hands got. Right, this one right here. Let's go this gentleman.
Well, I know the Americans have now got the new series. Is there any chance it can come back British?
Is there any chance it can come back and be British again? He realises the Americans have the series now.
At is there any chance the British one's coming back? Is that what you asked? Yeah.
A British series rather than American. Because Americans seem to ruin everything.
Yeah. I didn't hear what he said.
Oh, he said Americans seem to ruin everything.
Oh, right, okay. Well, yeah, I mean, they definitely do it differently. I'd agree with that in a sense. But as for the British one, at the moment there's no plans to, as far as we're aware. But it's Primeval, and, you know, we did have time off before and come back. So you never know. I suppose it depends on if the fans stick with it or not, and eventually, you know. Family Guy was cancelled, wasn't it? And it came back, you know.
Kickstarter.
Kickstarter. Not that Family Guy's like Primeval, although a mixture of the two episodes would be quite entertaining.
They've had dinosaurs in Family Guy.
Oh, which episode?
There was one where Pete had a Tyrannosaurus Rex or something.
I'd never seen that one.
Yeah, they've had dinosaurs in Family Guy. Right, I've got a question from this gentleman here.
If there is a new series, what exactly do you think the positions that your characters would be put in?
I think Lucy should answer that.
That's cool.
Gosh. I think Connor should be leading the team.
I don't.
Lucy doesn't.
Yes.
Gosh, you don't seem to agree with me.
Oh, they did. There was a group of girls back there that was going, yes, and a couple of guys too.
But Lucy, that's a good question for you.
No, I was just thinking, to throw the question back at the person who answered it, what would you like to see?
What would you like to see? Yeah.
That's a good choice.
Characters from the people from the character's future, so come through the anomaly.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'd like future characters from the future to come back to the past.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, you've lost me.
And talking to the present day current characters.
Yes.
Yeah?
That's a good idea.
That's good.
Write it.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. You could be
Send
the
it to
one.
Impossible.
So where's all those hands gone? Where put that? That's it. Don't, you can keep your hands up. I will try and find as many as I can. All right, this gentleman here.
Yeah, that's
I've got forgotten that. Maybe to Andrew this one. What differences did you find with the way the Canadians made New World compared to the way you made it in the UK?
I think in the UK, we were reinventing constantly. So every time we went onto the series, it did evolve. So it was always fresh and new for us. When I went to Vancouver to shoot that, it was, I mean, when I went on set the first evening, everybody gave me a little round of applause saying this is the reason why we're here, because the show did so well in England. And I mean, it's kind of funny to kind of go, all right, hello guys, and then they kind of look at you and go, hey, how do we do it? And you're like, oh, I don't know, because we blagged it anyway. But it is different. It's really hard to explain the differences, but they approached their show differently. You know, they approached it, they wanted it to be more gruesome and stuff, to show the stuff that we couldn't show. But I think in our show, it really helped us not being able to do that, because it pushed the other areas that we had to make the show get across to the audience, i.e. we used comedy and we used, and I think that actually hooked people in a little bit better, in a sense, because sometimes with the big films and stuff, you can watch an amazing film that's full of action and stuff, but you feel nothing. And if you feel nothing, there's no point. Do you know what I mean? You have to relate to the character, and I think that's where, through our limitations in our show, where maybe we did it well, hopefully. If that's a really long-winded answer, I do apologise.
You had more expensive shots, didn't you? Probably.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they had more expensive. They had more money than we had. So, yeah. Are we cool? Peace.
We have a question for this young lady here.
Have any of you been asked by the Americans to come forward and be in the new series, or will you guys going to see you on this one again?
Who's that? Was that to Hannah?
Where are you?
What was the start of that question? Sorry.
Have any of you been asked to be in the new series by the Americans?
I am in it.
Yeah, I know, but like at the start, but then we don't see it.
Oh right. Oh no, I am in it again. I come back. So and there's definitely I come back to do quite a bit more in it. So that was the plan. But as for I mean, Hannah was busy on the West End stage.
I had chats, but yeah, I was busy last year. But I would have loved to have got involved if I could. Sorry, what was that?
I would have liked to see you in the new series.
Me too.
Thank you.
It was strange for me to do it without her. But loads better, just better.
Question from the lady staying at the side.
For Hannah, how did you get in the scene and then from that into acting?
Well, I started doing musical theatre. That was kind of the first thing that I got involved with, and that was with a company called the National Youth Music Theatre, and I did that from 13 years old. So I was kind of used to being up on stage, and then whilst I was on stage, doing a show called Bugsy Malone, I auditioned for S Club. And so in a way, I guess when S Club finished, I came back. I came home.
Oh.
Sorry, that's a bit gay.
There was a few R's. Back towards the back. Lucy, if they reinvented Primeval, or they continued the series, how would you like to bring your character back?
I'm really sorry, I can't hear you.
I could come down and go down. This is like a gym for me, this place. That's fine. If you could bring your character back.
Which one?
Either of them.
Yeah.
Either iteration. You can bring them both back in the same series.
That'd be cool.
Then you'd have to increase your salary if you did though. How would you bring them back? Either of them.
Do you know what I've always said is that I would like to have finished the story out for Claudia, so I think I would like to have brought her back in some way. although it didn't work as the series stood at the time. So I think maybe, I don't know, maybe bring up some answers for her story arc. I like the idea of bringing them both back, having a bit of a standoff.
That would be
But
cool.
the thing is, with Dougie and with Nick Cutter having passed on, I'm not quite
Yeah, but
sure
there was
how they did.
there was two Nick Cutters
That's
at
true, I
one point,
could
so
take
they
the
could
other
have one each.
But yeah, I
Think
think
about
that's
it.
what I like to have done. So yeah.
You should get together, you two, with these ideas, make a Kickstarter fund. You never know what could happen. Right, let's get to the back here. We've got a little boy who's got a question. Here we go.
How many seasons do you think the show will go on for?
How many would you... Oh, which one? The new one? Oh, if it was brought back, how many seasons would you like it to go on for?
I guess it would depend on the writing, and as long as that sort of stays good, shows can run and run, as you see with ones that are going. So I'd say as long as it works good, you know, it could sustain it. Yeah. But
Right, we've got time for, I think, one more question, and I see a little girl right towards the front that I think has a question. Either that or she's just sticking her hand up. Yeah, she have a question? Right. Hello.
What's your favourite creature?
oh, good question. Oh,
The one on your face. She's got a face painted. That's not a weird thing to say.
Andrew.
Favourite creature.
From our show, I've said it before. I'll say it again. Definitely the Future Predator.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, me too as well, but Rex as well.
Yeah, I was going to say the G-Rex. Filming with all on the aircraft hangar with the G-Rex was pretty awesome.
I'd like to see Rex reunited with his family back home.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of a cool storyline. In
Yeah.
fact, I think they talked about that once, didn't they? About us taking Rex back, but then I didn't think they didn't want to separate Abby and Rex.
I quite like the pterosaur as well, the big bird.
What?
The pterosaur was a good
one.
season 1.
Terrorbird.
Terrorbird.
Oh no, the thing that it knocked you out.
Yeah.
Remember that?
That was a good shot there.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, please give a massive round of applause for our guests on Primeval to the panel today. And we've got Lucy Brown and Hannah Spearritt. And don't forget they will be signing at their signing table for this afternoon. And so you can go along and say hi and ask any more questions that you may have. But one more time for our panel, keep it going. We've got